Well, the wait is just about over, football fans. NFL training camps opening up all over the country, including up Interstate 64 in Richmond, where for the 5th consecutive year, the Redskins will hold their training camp. It was quiet at the Bon Secours Training Center today. The team all checked in as they get ready to hit the field tomorrow morning. Our Sportswrap crew of Bruce Rader and Nathan Epstein has checked in as well, and we begin our week-long coverage from Richmond.
Well, Brian, the Redskins don't officially open training camp until tomorrow morning here in Richmond. Today, the 90 players went through what they called the mandatory conditioning drills to make sure that they're in shape for what lies ahead. Defensive back Josh Norman had no problem completing his, so he took a few minutes to kick the soccer ball around. As for Coach Jay Gruden, what is he looking for these next few weeks?
I want to see how they compete, really. You know, this is what it's all about. We have great competition at every position. We really do. More so than any time I've been here. So, you know, the ones that compete and want to sustain that competition level at a very high level day in and day out throughout the grind of training camp are going to be the ones that you're going to rely on Sunday. So we got great camp battles, like I said, and roll the ball out there, let them compete, and see who can come through it.
Unlike the old days, when players would spend hours on the town socializing and playing in the local pool halls, the NFL is big business now. The players' every move is watched by fans and cell phone cameras. They are expected to eat, sleep, and play football.
It should be a 17, 16, 15-hour grind, and then when they're not on football, they should be getting their rest and sleeping. So they should eat, drink, and sleep football during training camp at the hotel. They should try to soak up as much knowledge as they can from their coordinator, position coach, and just continue to get better.
And of course, you are invited to watch practice almost every day. The team will do walkthroughs in the morning and full pads in the afternoon. Coach Gruden loves seeing the fans, and the players do too.
Yeah, they do. They love coming down here and practice in front of a crowd, and there's a lot of good energy at practice. And you know, sometimes it helps us through the tough times. You know, the monotony of training camp after the 6th or 7th day. You know, you come out here, there's little kids out there, there's people cheering for you. It makes you go a little harder sometimes. So we really appreciate the fan support when they do come out, and the energy that they pass along to the players. And you know, these guys play hard, they work hard, they're grinding out there, but the energy the fans give us helps out a lot.
Nathan Epstein will be with us here at Redskins Park throughout training camp. Nathan, we're going to start with the quarterbacks. That's where we always start. Kirk Cousins does have a one-year contract, but hey, what if he were to go down? What about Colt McCoy? I mean, if he walked over here right now, we probably wouldn't even recognize him.
Well, and hopefully Jay Gruden doesn't have to deal with that experiment. And really the only amount of game film that we have on Colt McCoy is from a couple of years ago when he goes into Arlington and beats the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Now, he looked good then, but other than that, he's only gotten a couple of pregame snaps. So hopefully Jay Gruden does not have to worry about that.
As far as Cousins is concerned, though, what about his chemistry with the new wide receivers? Deshaun Jackson is gone. Pierre Garçon is gone. Now we're talking Josh Doctson and Terrell Pryor and tight end Jordan Reed.
And something that Jay Gruden mentioned at his press conference today, thankfully, Josh Doctson is fully healthy. Josh Doctson hasn't been able to really play on the field healthy. We haven't been able to see what he can do, but he brings a lot of size, as does Terrell Pryor, and we know how Kirk Cousins loves to throw those fades around the end zone. And Jordan Reed, he's going to be back. He's been a red zone threat the last couple of years, so he's got some really talented guys, but like you said, it's going to be about building that chemistry throughout training camp.
And as far as the defense is concerned, we just saw Josh Norman. We know he's an all-pro player, but the Redskins drafted young, trying to shore up the defense and especially the pass rush.
The pass rush, the thing that was probably the most inconsistent last year, and you got 2 draft picks out of the University of Alabama, and we know how the Crimson Tide love to get after the quarterback. So the defensive backfield, yeah, looks pretty strong. Can the defense get some pressure on the quarterbacks? And that's something that Jay Gruden said he's going to be looking a lot for this training camp.
All right, so to wrap things up, we mentioned that today they had the conditioning drills. Only 4 players will not participate in the opening practice tomorrow, including D'Angelo Hall from Chesapeake. He's still recovering from that ACL operation from last season, but also tight end Jordan Reed, wide receiver Kendall Thompson, and outside linebacker Houston Bates. They will not be on the field when practice starts tomorrow. And if you are wanting to join us here in Richmond, practices are free. The camp opens at 9:30 in the morning. Morning walkthroughs begin at 10:35. The afternoon practice starts at 5. And for our complete fans guide and the full schedule of Redskins Training Camp, go to Wavy.com and click on sports. We'll see you tomorrow live on Wavy News 10 at 6 and every night here on the Sportswrap in Richmond with Nathan Epstein. I'm Bruce Rader.